welcome you to North Shore Congregation Israel's observance and memorial service for Yom HaShoah. The full name of this observance is Yom HaShoah v'Hagvura. We were going to translate that colloquially. It means something like Day of Remembrance of the Holocaust and the bravery. For those of you who were able to watch the interview with Professor Kassow just before earlier this evening, you got a picture of the side of the Holocaust that is the bravery, the stories of resistance, the stories of strength, of courage in the face of unthinkable despair. And so we come together now to remember, to memorialize, and really to call to our hearts and to our minds all of those who were victims of the Holocaust as a community. We know where you are in your home, perhaps near, perhaps far. Some of you are connected most deeply, most personally to the Shoah, to the Holocaust. Some relate to it more distantly. Over the next day, through our congregation's Facebook page, if you have a story of a relative, a family member, a family friend, someone in your life's story who survived the Holocaust, who was murdered during the Holocaust, who has a story of bravery or simply a story that you want to tell, please share that on our Facebook page so that we can remember them and honor them with you. And so we begin. We begin with silence, the silence of death, the silence of destruction. There are times when songs falter, when darkness fills life, when martyrdom becomes a constellation of faith against the unrelieved black of space about us. There are no words to reach beyond the edge of night, no messenger to tell the full tale. There is only silence, the silence of Job, the silence of the 6 million, the silence of memory. Let us remember them as we link our silences.
אשרי הגפרור שנשרף והצית להבות. אשרי להבה שבערה בסתרי לבבות. אשרי הלבבות שידעו לחדול בכבוד. אשרי הגפרור שנשרף והצית להבות. Blessed is the match consumed in a kindling flame. Blessed is the flame that softly burns in the heart's secret place. Blessed the hearts that like flickering lights new to flutter and die without shame. Blessed is the match consumed in a kindling flame.
In the presence of eyes which witnessed the slaughter, which saw the oppression the heart could not bear, and has witnessed the heart that once taught compassion, until the days came to pass that crushed human feeling, I have taken an oath to remember it all, to remember, not once to forget. Forget not one thing to the last generation, when degradation shall cease, to the last, to its ending, when the rod of instruction shall not have come to conclusion. An oath, not in vain passed over the night of terror. An oath, no morning shall see me at flesh pots again. An oath, lest from this we learn nothing.
תחת כנפי השכינה במעלות קדושים טהורים כזוהר הרקיע מסעירים את נשמות כל אחינו בני ישראל שנהרגו ושנשחטו ושנשרפו על קידוש השם בארצות אירופה שהלכו לעולמם תהא מנוחתם. אנא בעל הרחמים, אסתרם בסתר כנפיך לעולמים. וצרור בצרור החיים את נשמותיהם. אדוני הוא נחלתם. וינוחו בשלום על משכבותיהם. ונאמר אמן.
El Malay Rachamim, fully compassionate God on high, to our 6 million brothers and sisters murdered because they were Jews, grant clear and certain rest with you in the lofty heights of the sacred and pure, whose brightness shines like the very glow of heaven. Source of mercy, forever enfold them in the embrace of your wings, secure their souls in eternity. God, they are yours. They will rest in peace. Amen.
In memory of the 6 million Jews murdered by the Nazis and their collaborators, they have left their lives to us. Let a million prayers rise whenever Jews gather. Let a million candles glow against the darkness of these unfinished lives. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, the memory of the righteous is a blessing. Let us honor these, the memories of our loved ones, those we know, those whose names we will never know, those for whom we say Kaddish and those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. We join together as one community in an unbroken chain of tradition to say these words. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad divrach yiruteh v'yamlich machluteh, בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה בזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילא אמין כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה. דאמירן ויאמר ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. ועושה שלום בן רמיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל בני אדם ואמרו
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל
May the one who makes peace in the high heavens bring peace and comfort to us, to all Israel, and to all the world. We say together, Amen.